Greetings and salutations, everybody. Um, Last night I tried to do a review of last night's episode of Samurai Jack. I was too emotional from the ending of that episode that I was just like, shit, bro. Like, I mean, it wasn't really that bad once I think about it, to be honest. Like, but the review was bad. The review was horrible. So this is a whole different thing. It's a redo of a review. So I'm just gonna say it like it is and stuff like that. I'm gonna give my thoughts on the episode. Just had to clear my mind, had to recharge my batteries and all that good stuff. But let's just jump right into it, like Philip DeFranco says. Okay, so we start with the events from the last episode where they're still kissing. Like, goddamn. And then some of the substance from the creature gets into their mouth. They taste it. It's a very nasty taste, and then they just start spitting it out. They apologize to each other because they think that, they didn't like the kiss, but they enjoyed it. They loved it. There's a mutual thing going on. And it's a very heartwarming open to a very dark episode. Really, really is. But yeah, throughout this episode, we see Ashi gets a new outfit. Totally not digging it, but I think it was only for this episode anyway. But she gets a new outfit. Jack wears the same robe and outfit and all that stuff, and then we see them camping outside of the prison. Another very heartwarming moment. To get a heart-to-heart talk, Ashi cooks food for Jack. Jack doesn't like it. She doesn't either. It's not good at all. Very nasty, very chewy. But yeah, other than that, Ashi gets to know more about Jack. How he feels about home and stuff like that. It really, yeah. I actually really did like that scene. I really did. And there was a funny thing about it that Ashi's like, were there any girls around? Jack was like, yes, very many. And then she's like, so it was an awkward moment for a little bit. It didn't last too long. It would only last like 5 seconds, But you can see that the two were truly in love, and it was just so cute to see that. It really was. I loved every minute of it. And just last week when I first saw them kiss, I was like, no, fuck. But now I'm like, yes. They're hitching it together and stuff like that. But, when Ashi wakes up, we'll go to the next scene. When she wakes up, she discovers Jack left her. And at first she's like, Jack. And she was like, Jack. I'm like, oh shit. I guess she doesn't take rejection too lightly. And she said, Jack. I was like, oh my god, that's not going well. That doesn't sound too fine. But okay, and then we the B plot for the episode didn't last too long. We see Scaramouche finally reach Aku's lair. And Scaramouche tells Aku that Jack lost his sword. Aku gets really happy, and then he gives Scaramouche his body back. And that was it. They just danced together, and then that was the B plot. So now we're going back to the A plot. Jack visits the place where the Guardian used to be. I thought he was coming back, but apparently not. He died. Aku destroyed the time portal. Not only that, but he destroyed the Guardian as well. And the Guardian was the most powerful warrior. He was the most powerful warrior. So think about that. Excuse me. If the Guardian can gets destroyed by Aku, then shit, Aku is unbeatable. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jack realizes that there are no more time portals left, and pretty much all he could do is just defeat Aku and rebuild for a better future. And so Ashi pops up straight out of nowhere. She's like, Jack, why did you leave? And Jack tells her to go back, you don't understand. And Ashi, being the open-minded lady that she is, she's like, then make me understand, I liked it when she said that. Like, she didn't display any anger. She was very calm. That was a far cry from what she was in the beginning of the season. She did not. She just wanted to know what was wrong with Jack. And then cut to this speech where Jack indirectly tells her that he loves her. That tugged my heartstrings. It really did. He indirectly told Ashi that he loved her. Indirectly. I'm like, wow, Jesus Christ. And from that point on, I knew something bad was going to happen. I knew it. I fucking knew it, bro. I fucking knew it. Then Aku shows up. First time in 40 to 50 years of their encounter, and Aku finally shows the hell up with Scaramouche. And Scaramouche brags that Jack doesn't have his sword, and then Jack pulls the sword out. Aku gets angry and he blows up Scaramouche. I'm like, damn, that didn't last long. That did not last long at all. And I'm like, fuck, bro, because Scaramouche was such a great character. But alas, that was one loss. But that wasn't the loss that I was crying about. You'll realize in a minute. Anywho, Ashi is in a state of awe and sudden fear of Aku. But at the same time, she's at a defense stance. Like, she really, really wanted to fight with Jack along with Aku. So yeah. And once Aku discovers that Jack has the sword, he says, just pretend that I'm not here. Oh yeah, and by the way, that impression that Aku made of Jack made me laugh so hard. I was like, what the fuck? Aku is such a ham. It's because he's happy at the fact that Jack lost his sword. But that was before the fact. Now after the fact, Aku tries to leave, and then he notices something. He starts smelling something that is very familiar. And then he says some wacky ass shit like, part of me is here. And Jack did not know what clue it was, and then all of a sudden he starts hovering over Ashi. Turns the fuck out that Ashi is part evil. She's part demon. Aku is literally her dad. What the fuck, man? I'm like, okay, so Daughters of Aku, I thought that was like a theoretical title, like, how we're all sons of God and stuff like that, we were made in his image and stuff like that. I thought like the cult of Aku was like some whack ass cult, like it was like a religion of Aku, a religion of evil, literally. And that, the Daughters of Aku were born to just kill Samurai Jack and, bevel in the glory of Aku. Turns out it just wasn't that. It was years ago when Aku visited the lair personally himself, and saw those crazy ass fucking bitches bowing to his presence. And then Aku was impressed. He was like, not bad. Very good replica. Okay, here. And then he points out his hand like this, and then he drops his essence in a cup, in a chalice. Turns out this crazy ass bitch, the high priestess, drinks his essence and is pregnant with 7 fucking daughters. I'm like, this bitch is literally a cum slut. She drank his cum. She drank his fucking cum. That is so fucking nasty to me. I'm like, oh my god. Like, she literally thought it was... She gurgled that shit down. She was like... with her hair flowing. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, at the same time, I wanted to laugh, but it was just too strong. It was like, the shock was too strong, man. I was like, are you fucking... This is literally batshit insane. Like, damn. Like, this... like, how's she even human? Like, how she mowed down that ogre army. I bet, like... Well... Yeah. I mean, holy shit. So, I guess that makes the mother part Aku, too, since she drank his, semen. Nevertheless, you wouldn't call it semen, but I do call it semen because it did impregnate her. That is fucking nasty, and I was grossed out by that. I was shocked by the revelation, and oh lord, well. So Ashi is in a state of shock. She pulls out a sword to Aku. It's just like, stay the fuck away from me. She didn't literally say that, but it really did sound like it, but, you know. Jack gets angry, lunges out at Aku with the sword. Then all of a sudden, Aku is smiling, like, and then his eyes flash, and then all of a sudden, Ashi's defending Aku. But she didn't mean to. Like, Aku is literally controlling her like a puppet since Aku is part of Ashi. Ashi is part of Aku, excuse me. So then, Jack fights with Ashi. And Ashi's fighting Jack against her will. And Jack is telling her to fight Aku's possession. And Ashi's like, I can't. This was like, God damn it. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted at all. And then Aku turns her into a black abomination of mass. Like, it's basically a female personified version of Aku. And then shit gets down. And poor Jack, man, just poor Jack. He had to see that, and he had to realize that he lost Ashi. Then they fight. Then Jack just keeps defending himself, and then he slices a part of Ashi, and then that, the sword just cuts through her, and you see the same burning black mass, whereas you see if if Jack actually slices Aku with the sword, it's the same burning shit. And then Ashi's face pops out of her, and she's like, Jack, you're gonna have to kill me. Jack tries, he can't do it. And then this beautiful watercolor painting of Aku claiming Jack's sword. Like, he's victorious. And then you see Ashi standing on the sidelines, and Jack bows in defeat. That legit made me sad. I never felt, never felt for fictional characters like I have had with Jack. Never, ever, bro. Like, this episode fucked me up. It really did. Like, Gendy, you are a savage motherfucker, bro. Like, I'm gonna say that. You're a savage motherfucker. But yeah, this episode was just wow. Like, it was heavy and it was dark. It was real heavy and dark. And that comes to show that season 5, episode 8 wasn't filler at all. It was a setup for episode 9. So y'all can take that and shut the fuck up. Seriously. And if I hear y'all complain about the black outlines again, I will cut a bitch. I really would. I'm sick and tired of hearing that. He doesn't have his outline eyes. Shut the fuck up. You sound like a little bitch. I'm serious. I'm just like, and you didn't even notice that before? Go screw yourself. But wow, this episode was just heavy. And Lord Jesus, it was a sad moment. And since it was a sad moment for me, I'm gonna watch it again. Because why the fuck not? It was that good. I loved it. It's not the end of the world. Like, an inkling tells me that Ashi is eventually going to fight Aku. And, you know, she's going to fight Aku's essence out of her. If that happens, then it happens. But yeah, I just want to see Jack and Ashi together. That's my big wish. I just hope it happens, man. Because if Ashi dies, I'm literally going to cry. I'm literally going to cry. Because Jack loves Ashi. He really does. And Jack is my bro. Jack is my bro, man. I mean, he's a noble-ass hero. He shouldn't experience that type of loss like that, man. He really shouldn't. Aku has toyed with him so much to the point that he couldn't take it anymore. And if this is another trial that he has to go through, then he at least should get some happiness from her. Come on. I'm really hoping. I am really, really hoping that Ashi pulls through. I'm really hoping. Just for Jack's sake, bruh. And her sake. I want to see them together. I want to see them rule the war. I mean, yeah, I want to see them rule the world from Aku's tyranny. I want to see them rebuild the future together. I want to see them have babies together. Because that's what they deserve. And Getty, please do that. Please. Just please. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, that's the review. This episode gets a 10 out of 10, like all the other episodes. This is easily the most emotional episode, and I can already gear towards a satisfying conclusion for Samurai Jack, which is coming next Saturday. So I hope that the internet works perfectly then, so I can do a real-time review. After all the episodes are done, well, after season 5, episode 10 is done, I'm planning to do a full review for my brand new show, SC Media Corner. It's coming right after the Rise and Fall of Deke. And Rise and Fall of Deke will be released around Memorial Day. So just keep on an eye out for Craig St. Clair's Cruise Ship Studios account, because promo is going to be airing on that channel as we speak. So that is it for this review today. I'm Steven Cesar, and sorry for the false review and stuff like that. Samurai Jack almost made me cry. I'm still going to leave that up because everybody makes mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just like I said, that is it for today. I'm Steven Cesar, and from the SE Media Work Studios in Grand Prairie, Texas. I wish y'all a happy Mother's Day. Give y'all mom some good love. Give her a hug and kiss. Tell her that you love her and all that good stuff. Because you never know what you got until it's gone. So I'm just going to leave y'all with that. Later days. Good day. God bless y'all. Have a great day.